Our whole perishable operations has been built around the optimization of the salmon from the sea to the table of Japanese diners in 36 hours.
Yes, this day-and-a-half special delivery is arguably the most complex and impressive salmon run the world has ever seen. And the journey begins 850 miles away in the Arctic Circle at Skjevoy at the top of Norway.
Today we're going to visit one of our sites where we have salmon. And I think our salmon is the best salmon as sushi and sashimi. It's the best in the world.
If you don't take Jan's word for it, then how about Japan's top sushi chefs? Their Itamae training, that can take 20 years, provides unrivaled expertise. And after an exhaustive worldwide search, they declared the Norwegian Aurora salmon the creme de la creme.
Aurora salmon is the best salmon for sushi and sashimi. A fish is growing very slowly in the deeply cold water, so it makes the meat fatty, and the sweetness and the texture will be the best. That's why top Japanese chefs are choosing Aurora salmon.
To keep up with the Far East's insatiable demand, the Norwegians rear mind-boggling quantities of salmon in massive farms on the Arctic fjords.
At the moment we're at 70 degrees north. We're far north of the Arctic Circle. The weather can be spooky. We've learned that the more exposed you can go, the better for the salmon. So the salmon prefer some rough weathers. The salmon that we produce here has a very high quality, and we want to give that quality back to the market. So we want to sell it fresh, but that means also as a fresh product it's in a hurry.
Outside, the A350 plane scheduled to freight the 10 tons of Norwegian salmon to Tokyo arrives. All Peter can do now is wait and hope the truck can rapidly negotiate Helsinki's clogged up streets.
Now it's some traffic, but I do my best. This is only what I can do.
It's about 11:45. We'll have about 5 hours before the Tokyo flight at 5:30. Slightly nervous.
Eventually, the truck docks into its unloading bay over 2 hours late. With time scarce, a squadron of forklifts spring into action to whisk off hundreds of boxes of succulent Arctic salmon.
My hurry is ended, but now it's them hurry. Hurry to catch the plane.
The fish is coming off the salmon truck now. A tablet on their forklifts that tell them exactly where they need to go. So it should be quite a smooth operation, I hope.
Once off the truck and into the 80 million euro cool storage, the boxes must be rapidly assembled into perfect cubes on aircraft pallets.
I suppose to us it looks a bit like Tetris, or there's some kind of complexity there, but I think for these guys, they're experts. There's an element of this kind of Nordic precision. I'm speaking from like the perspective of a Scot here, so things work very, very much to the clock. Everybody has clear roles decided in advance. This human expertise combined with data and intelligent decisions being made by computer. So you've got all the elements, and at the end of the day, you have Japanese consumers who are able to eat sushi 36 hours since it's left the water in Norway. Yeah, it's really impressive.
In just 2 hours since the salmon arrived, 3 flight pallets of neatly stacked boxes containing roughly 25,000 dishes of sushi are ready to be stowed on the 5:30 passenger flight to Tokyo.
We carry all sorts under passengers' feet, and in fact, of course, on a normal flight to key Asian destinations, you'll actually have far more fish than you will have passengers. So we're going to get a unique perspective of where the salmon's going to go. So this is where the cargo sits, at the front of the plane. This is 170 centimeters high. We're at the front of the plane here. Right above us are the business class passengers.
We have quite a lot of cargo, I think 21.4 tons of it. Okay, so now all the pre-flight checks are done, everything is in order, and now we're off to Japan.
With the captain's blessing, the A350 flight is given clearance to start its 5,000-mile trek east to Narita, Tokyo, all within the 36-hour ocean-to-plate time frame to feed the Japanese sushi market.
So we've just said goodbye to the plane, and by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, somebody will probably be eating this Norwegian salmon in Japan. So, successful day. Some difficulty this morning with the trucks coming down from northern Norway, but everything was so smooth in the terminal. Guys worked their bums off, super happy, and yeah, delighted to see it go.